Welcome, beloved soul. Take a slow breath in and let it out gently. Let your mind soften for a moment. You didn't click this message by accident. Something in you has been asking for clarity, for confirmation, for peace about the love that keeps stirring in your heart. If you are new here, welcome to a place where we speak encouragement, spiritual direction, and calm strength over your future. And before we go deeper, subscribe now so you stay connected to messages like this. These words are meant to walk with you through your season, not just visit you once. Subscribing also helps this message reach someone else who is praying for the same confirmation you are. Now settle in, because what you are about to hear is meant to slow you down, steady you, and help you see what heaven may already be revealing. Angels say there is a divine reason your future spouse is younger than you, and I need you to hear this the right way. Not through fear, not through shame, not through the noise of people's opinions, and not through the pressure of what society calls normal. Hear it through peace, hear it through discernment, hear it through the fruit of God's character, wisdom, order, clarity, protection, and love that does not manipulate. Some of you have been wrestling silently. You feel drawn to someone younger, or you keep sensing that the person God is preparing for you won't fit the pattern you expected. And then your mind starts fighting your spirit. What will people say? Will they understand? Is this stable? Is this safe? Is this right? And the more you try to shut it down, the more your heart keeps returning to that same quiet feeling. This is different. This is not the kind of attraction that drains you. This is not the kind of attention that confuses you. This feels steady. This feels clean. This feels like peace. The angels say your peace is not random. Peace is often the language God uses when He is confirming something that your mind keeps overanalyzing. Now, that does not mean you ignore wisdom. It means you stop calling every unfamiliar blessing a threat. It means you stop letting fear wear the mask of discernment. True discernment is calm. True discernment is patient. True discernment is clear. Fear is loud. Fear is urgent. Fear pushes you to decide too fast, to reject too quickly, or to accept too easily just to stop the discomfort. So today, the angels are not asking you to rush. They are asking you to see. Here is the truth that sets many people free. God does not choose by age. God chooses by assignment. People assume age equals maturity, but you already know that is not always true. You have seen older people who avoid responsibility. You have seen older people who run from commitment. You have seen older people who are emotionally unstable, inconsistent, and careless with hearts. And you have seen younger people who are disciplined, grounded, respectful, and serious about building a future. Heaven is not impressed by numbers. Heaven is moved by character, by fruit, by humility, by consistency, by honor, by the ability to commit. So if God is leading your story in an unexpected way, it is not because God is confused. It is because God sees further than you do. He sees the whole road, not just the next step. He sees the kind of person who can carry covenant, not just the kind of person who looks good on paper. And I want to speak gently to the person who feels judged even before anything has happened. The angels say, stop sentencing your destiny because of imaginary opinions. Stop rehearsing rejection that hasn't occurred. Stop shrinking the gift of God to fit other people's comfort. Your life is not a public vote. Your calling is not a committee decision. Your peace is not negotiable. Now let's go deeper into the divine reasons, starting with what many people don't realize. Sometimes God chooses a younger spouse because He is healing your inner life first, and your future spouse is part of that healing, not as a tool, but as a partner. God has prepared with intention. Reason 1. God may be leading you toward a younger spouse because He is restoring your joy and renewing your spirit. There are people listening who have been strong for so long that joy started to feel unfamiliar. You carried responsibilities early. You matured through pressure. You learned to protect your heart because you had to. You became dependable because people depended on you. You became the one who holds everything together. And when you live like that for long enough, you don't stop believing in God, but you stop expecting tenderness. You stop expecting love to be easy. You start treating happiness like something temporary. Like if you relax too much, something will break. And that constant bracing is exhausting.
The angels say God is not only giving you love, He is restoring your nervous system. He is restoring the part of you that forgot how to breathe freely in a relationship. He is restoring the part of you that forgot how to. And as that confirmation unfolds, more will begin to make sense, not just about who is coming, but about why God is doing it this way and what He is building through it. Because when God restores you, He does not restore you to sit still in fear. He restores you so you can walk into your next season with strength, wisdom, and peace in your chest instead of anxiety in your throat. So let your heart stay soft while your standards stay strong. Let your spirit stay open while your discernment stays awake. This is how you receive what is meant for you without being distracted by what is not. Now the angels draw your attention to another powerful reason. God may be leading you toward a younger spouse, and this one speaks directly to destiny, direction, and the future you are meant to build. Because love is not only about feelings, love is also about alignment. It is also about partnership. It is also about two lives joining in a way that multiplies purpose instead of draining it. And sometimes the age difference is not the story. The assignment is the story. A second powerful reason God may be leading you to marry someone younger is because He is aligning you with purpose and legacy. Some of you are entering a season where your life will expand, not just spiritually, but practically. Your capacity will increase. Your opportunities will grow. Your calling will become louder. Your responsibilities will mature. Your vision will become clearer. And the angels say God does not open bigger doors for you just to pair you with someone who resents your growth. God does not bring you into a promised place with someone who competes with your destiny. God does not finally settle you into peace just to attach you to chaos. So when heaven places a younger partner in your path, it can sometimes be because that person has a particular kind of flexibility, hunger, and willingness to build. Not childishness, but readiness to grow. Not ignorance, but teachability. Not instability, but momentum. In many cases, a younger spouse chosen by God is not someone you must drag into maturity. They are someone already committed to becoming better, someone who wants structure, someone who wants covenant, someone who wants to build a life that is clean and stable. They may not have lived as long as you have, but they can still be disciplined. They can still be consistent. They can still be serious about commitment. They can still be anchored in values that match yours. And what the angels want you to understand is this: God is not selecting by age. God is selecting by assignment. God is selecting the person who fits the season you are entering. Some of you have been with people before who loved your attention but hated your purpose. They wanted your affection but resisted your growth. They liked the idea of you, but they did not want the responsibility of building with you. They enjoyed the benefits of your love, but they did not want to contribute to your peace. And that pattern is exhausting because you end up feeling like you are always giving and always hoping the other person will finally become steady. The angels say God is breaking that pattern. God is not sending you another project. God is sending you a partner. A partner does not only admire you, a partner supports you, a partner invests, a partner shows up consistently, a partner is willing to plan, a partner is willing to sacrifice, a partner is willing to communicate, a partner is willing to repair, a partner is willing to build routines that protect peace, not habits that create drama. This is why Scripture says two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. Labor means work. It means effort. It means building. It means carrying weight together. It means when one is tired, the other strengthens. When one is discouraged, the other encourages. When one is overwhelmed, the other helps. That is partnership. That is covenant. And here is something many people miss. Legacy is not only about children, though for some it includes that. Legacy is also the home you create, the peace you cultivate, the faith you model, the stability you establish, the way you manage money, the way you handle conflict, the way you speak to one another, the way you honor one another, the way you make your marriage a safe place for both hearts to rest. Legacy is what remains after emotions rise and fall. Legacy is what your love produces over time. So if God is aligning you with a younger spouse, it may be because the legacy you are meant to build needs a particular kind of balance. Your experience can bring wisdom. Your discernment can bring protection. Your emotional maturity can bring stability, and their strength can bring endurance. Their energy can bring momentum. Their willingness to adapt can help you move into a new season without being trapped by old limitations. Together, the angels say, you become balanced. And in a balanced union, peace multiplies. Now, let's talk about the part people don't always say out loud. Some of you feel like you lost time. You feel like your story took too long. You feel like you are behind what you expected. And that can create pressure. Pressure to hurry. Pressure to choose quickly. Pressure to accept what is available instead of what is aligned. But the angels say your delay was not the end of your promise. Your delay was often protection. It kept you from a covenant that would have drained you. It kept you from building with someone who could not hold what God placed in you. It kept you from attaching to a person who would have turned your life into a battlefield. And now that you are stepping into a more mature version of yourself, God is aligning you with the right partner for the right season. That partner may be younger, because the season ahead requires someone who is ready to grow with you, not someone who is stuck in an old version of life. Someone who is willing to build new habits, new routines, new systems, new vision. Someone who can meet you where you are, not where you used to be. This is also why the angels caution you not to let your fear of judgment make decisions for you. Because the crowd will always have an opinion. People talk about what they do not understand. People judge what they have not prayed about. People criticize what they would not have the strength to build. And sometimes, people don't want you to have what they are still afraid to believe is possible. They may love you, but they may also be limited by what they've seen, and God is not limited by their experiences. So the angels say, choose peace over performance, choose alignment over approval, choose fruit over gossip. And fruit looks like this. The relationship makes you more yourself, not less. The relationship strengthens your faith, not weakens it. The relationship encourages growth, not compromise. The relationship increases your peace, not your anxiety. The relationship has direction, not endless confusion. The relationship has accountability, not excuses. The relationship has respect, not subtle disrespect disguised as jokes. If God is leading you, He will not only give you feelings, He will give you confirmation through patterns, through timing, through doors opening in order, through conversations that become clearer, not more confusing, through the other person's consistency, not just their words. Now there is a specific way a younger spouse can align with your purpose that might surprise you. Sometimes a younger partner brings a fresh perspective that helps you see opportunities you once ignored, not because you lacked wisdom, but because wisdom can sometimes become cautious when you've been hurt. You start avoiding risk. You start choosing familiar pain over unfamiliar peace. You start saying, "That's not for me," before God even finishes the sentence. But a younger partner, when aligned with God, may carry optimism that pulls you back toward faith. They may help you remember that God still does new things. They may encourage you to try again, to build again, to invest again, to dream again. And that does not mean you lose your wisdom. It means your wisdom finally gets to breathe in an environment that does not punish hope. It means your maturity becomes a gift, not a burden. It means your experience becomes protection, not baggage. It means you stop feeling like you must be the only adult in the relationship because the other person is also committed to maturity. The angels want you to notice the difference between someone younger who is entertained by you and someone younger who is assigned to you. Someone entertained will keep things shallow. They will avoid responsibility. They will disappear when real life requires discipline. Someone assigned will lean into structure. They will communicate. They will plan. They will respect your boundaries. They will value your time. They will honor your future. They will not treat your love like a temporary experience. They will treat it like a sacred responsibility. And here is another marker. A younger partner who is meant for you will not be ashamed of you. They will not hide you. They will not keep you in a secret corner of their life. They will be proud to stand beside you, not because of what you provide, but because of who you are. They will protect your name. They will protect your dignity. They will not speak about you carelessly. They will not flirt with options while asking you for loyalty. They will not treat commitment like a game. A God-aligned partner does not create competition around your heart. They create security. So, if you have been noticing someone younger showing up in a steady way, not just with compliments, but with consistency, not just with desire, but with direction, the angels say don't dismiss it too quickly. Pray about it. Watch the fruit. Listen to your peace. Let God confirm what He is doing. Because sometimes heaven pairs you with someone younger to protect your future from old patterns. You may be used to carrying relationships, used to being the one who holds everything together, used to being the responsible one. And that can attract people who want to be carried. But when God is involved, He breaks that cycle. He sends you someone who wants to stand beside you, not behind you. Someone who wants to build with you, not live off you. Someone who wants to protect you, not test you. Now, let this settle in your spirit with clarity. You are not being asked to lower your standards. You are being asked to stop confusing age with readiness. Readiness is proven by character. Readiness is proven by humility. Readiness is proven by effort. Readiness is proven by consistency. And as you hold that, the angels also want to address something practical, because divine love is spiritual, but marriage is daily life. If God is leading you towards someone younger, you do not avoid honest conversations. You don't avoid planning. You don't avoid truth. You lean into it with maturity. You talk about values. You talk about finances. You talk about faith. You talk about expectations. You talk about children, if that matters to you. You talk about boundaries with friends and family. You talk about conflict and how you repair. You talk about what commitment looks like in daily decisions, not only in romantic words. Because God's will does not fear the light. God's will can stand in clarity. And if the person becomes defensive when you ask mature questions, pay attention. If they avoid responsibility, pay attention. If they resist structure, pay attention. If they want benefits without commitment, pay attention. That is not you being negative. That is you being wise. Divine alignment welcomes wisdom. Divine alignment welcomes clarity. Divine alignment welcomes truth. But if the person responds with humility, if they listen, if they communicate, if they respect your standards, if they show up consistently, if they are willing to build, that is fruit. That is evidence. Now breathe again, because the angels do not want you tense while receiving this message. They want you calm, because calm is where discernment lives. Panic makes you rush. Fear makes you assume. Anxiety makes you sabotage. Peace makes you observe. So hold this in your heart. God is aligning my love life with purpose. God is aligning my future with legacy. God is not confused about my story. God is not late. God is not careless. God is intentional. And as God aligns purpose, He also begins to heal deeper patterns inside you, patterns that may have once caused you to reject blessings before they even had a chance to grow. Some of you have guarded your heart so tightly that you cannot tell the difference between protection and fear anymore. And the angels say God is gently teaching you a new kind of safety, where you do not need to control everything to feel secure, where you can move step by step with wisdom, where you can let fruit speak louder than assumptions. That shift is important because it prepares you to hold the love you prayed for without breaking it with suspicion. So stay here with this truth. Your future is not built by public opinion. Your future is built by obedience, wisdom, prayer, and peace. And when God sends the right partner, you will not have to beg for commitment. You will not have to chase clarity. You will not have to fight for basic respect. The right love will feel like partnership, not pressure. And there is another reason the angels are ready to reveal, a reason that touches your healing even deeper, because it is not only about who you marry, but about who you become in the process and how God frees you from the hidden chains of fear, control, and overthinking so you can finally receive love with a steady heart. And there is another reason the angels are ready to reveal, a reason that touches your healing even deeper, because it is not only about who you marry, but about who you become in the process and how God frees you from hidden chains of fear, control, and overthinking, so you can finally receive love with a steady heart. The angels say God may be leading you to marry someone younger because He is teaching you trust, surrender, and peace that does not depend on perfection. Some of you learned control as a survival skill. You planned everything because surprises used to hurt. You became independent because dependence disappointed you. You learned to read people quickly because you had to protect your heart. You learned to manage emotions, manage outcomes, manage expectations, because life once felt unsafe when you didn't. And over time, control started to look like wisdom, but inside it often felt like tension. Not the healthy tension of discipline, but the exhausting tension of always bracing for what might go wrong. The angels say God does not want you living like love is a battlefield. God does not want you measuring every connection as if you must predict the ending before you allow yourself to enjoy the beginning. God wants to heal the part of you that confuses peace with boredom and confusion with passion. God wants to heal the part of you that only trusts what feels familiar, even when familiar has been painful. Sometimes when a younger partner enters your life, it exposes where fear has been hiding. Your mind starts asking endless questions, and some questions are wise, but some questions are fear wearing the mask of wisdom. And fear does not just ask questions, fear creates conclusions. Fear says, this will fail before anything has even been built. Fear says people will judge before fruit has had time to grow. Fear says, I will be hurt before the person has even shown their character. The angels say discernment is calm. Fear is loud. Discernment waits and watches. Fear rushes and assumes. Discernment listens to God. Fear listens to the crowd. So what does God do? God gently trains you to trust again, not blindly, but wisely. God teaches you to move step by step instead of trying to control 10 years in advance. God teaches you to observe fruit instead of reacting to feelings. God teaches you to ask for confirmation and then honor the peace He gives you. And this is where a younger spouse can be part of the lesson, because a younger spouse, when chosen by God, often forces you to stop leaning on stereotypes and start leaning on reality. You stop saying, this is how it always goes, and you start asking, what is actually happening in front of me? You stop judging by age and start judging by character. You stop letting people's opinions decide what is safe, and you start letting God's peace show you what is aligned. Here is how the angels describe a God-aligned connection. It is steady, it is respectful, it does not demand you compromise your boundaries. It does not pressure you to move faster than wisdom. It does not punish you when you say no. It does not hide in secrecy. It is not built on hot and cold energy. It is not built on manipulation. It grows slowly, and it grows strong. A younger partner who is meant for you will not treat your standards as a problem. They will treat your standards as a sign you value covenant. They will not mock your need for clarity. They will honor it. They will not make you feel guilty for asking mature questions. They will answer with maturity. They will be willing to talk about values, faith, purpose, finances, lifestyle, and what commitment looks like in daily life. They will not only speak sweet words, they will show consistent actions. The angels say words can be rehearsed, but character cannot be faked for long. This is why patience becomes a protection. Patience is not delay for nothing. Patience is time revealing truth. If someone is only interested in excitement, they will become frustrated with patience. If someone is interested in covenant, they will respect patience. A person who is serious about marriage will not collapse because you asked for clarity. They will not disappear because you asked for stability. They will not get angry because you asked for honesty. They will understand that love is not only a feeling, it is a responsibility. Now the angels also offer a warning, and it is a loving warning. Do not confuse attention with assignment. Not every person who is attracted to you is meant to build with you. Some people want the experience of you, not the responsibility of you. Some people want benefits without structure. Some people want access without accountability. And the way you tell the difference is by watching the fruit. Do they respect your time? Do they keep their word? Do they show effort even when they are tired? Do they communicate when there is misunderstanding? Do they repair conflict with humility? Do they handle inconvenience with patience? Do they honor you when no one is watching? When God is in it, you will not be the only one building. You will not be the only one trying. You will not be the only one praying. You will not be the only one planning. There will be partnership. There will be mutual effort. There will be a shared desire to do it right, not just do it fast. And for those of you who are older in the relationship, the angels say something important. You are not called to parent your spouse. You are not called to rescue your spouse into maturity. You are not called to carry someone who refuses to grow. If God is truly leading, the younger person will already have a heart that wants to mature, a spirit that is teachable, and a character that is willing to build. Your role is not to control them. Your role is to choose wisely and build peacefully. Your maturity is a gift when it is used to create stability, not when it is used to create superiority. There is a difference between wisdom and control. Wisdom says, let's talk about the future. Control says, I must predict everything or I won't feel safe. Wisdom sets boundaries. Control sets traps. Wisdom asks questions with calm. Control interrogates with fear. The angels say God wants you to walk in wisdom, not in fear. Because fear will make you sabotage good love, and wisdom will help you nurture real love. So if you feel God calling you into surrender, surrender does not mean ignoring red flags. Surrender means refusing to manufacture red flags out of anxiety. Surrender means letting truth unfold in time. Surrender means trusting that God can guide you, correct you, and protect you as long as you stay prayerful, honest, and grounded. This is where the scripture becomes personal again. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. That means you don't lean on stereotypes. You don't lean on past trauma. You don't lean on people's opinions. You lean on God's guidance, and you test everything by fruit. And when you acknowledge Him in your decisions, He directs your path. That direction often feels like peace that remains even when the situation looks unusual to others. Now, the angels want to speak to the listener who has been afraid to be judged. Some of you have been living with the invisible pressure of what people will think, and that pressure has delayed your joy more than anything else. The angels say your life is not a performance. Your love life is not a public vote. The crowd is not your covering. God is your covering. People will always have something to say, especially when your story doesn't fit what they expected. But your marriage will not be built by their opinions. It will be built by your daily choices, your mutual respect, your shared values, and your commitment to God's order. This is why it is wise to protect what is growing. Privacy is not shame. Privacy is protection. You don't have to announce every step. You don't have to invite every voice into your process. You don't have to explain your peace to people who prefer your confusion. Let the relationship mature. Let fruit become visible. Let stability become undeniable. A healthy union does not need constant defending, because time will speak for it. And now the angels say something tender. Some of you struggle to receive love because you still believe you must earn it. You believe you must prove your worth, prove your loyalty, prove your value, prove your patience. But God is healing that. You do not have to suffer to be chosen. You do not have to settle to be loved. You do not have to shrink to be kept. The right partner, younger or not, will honor you without making you beg for basic respect. If God is bringing a younger spouse, it will not be to embarrass you. It will be to bless you. It will not be to confuse you. It will be to confirm His faithfulness. It will not be to test your dignity. It will be to restore your peace. So here is a simple way to pray over this season. God, if this connection is from you, let peace remain and fruit increase. Let clarity grow. Let respect stay consistent. Let intentions be honorable. Let my discernment be sharp and calm. If it is not from you, remove it gently but clearly. Protect my heart. Guide my steps. Align me with covenant, not confusion. Then watch what happens. Watch whether the person becomes more consistent or less. Watch whether they respect your boundaries or try to break them. Watch whether they communicate clearly or create mental fog. Watch whether they plan and build or only talk in vague romance. Watch whether your peace increases or your anxiety increases. The angels say God's will may challenge you, but it will not torment you. And for those of you who have felt tired of waiting, tired of uncertainty, tired of meeting people who are not serious, the angels say your season is shifting. You are moving from lessons to legacy, from confusion to clarity, from almost to aligned, from temporary to covenant. Your heart has been trained by disappointment, but it will be healed by consistency. The way God restores your trust is not by forcing you to forget the past, but by sending you something so stable that the past no longer controls you. Now let this settle into your spirit. I do not need control to be safe. God is my covering. I choose wisdom, not fear. I will watch fruit, not rumors. I will not reject peace because it feels unfamiliar. I will not sabotage what God is building. And as this message rests on you, receive a blessing over your future spouse and your future marriage. May God remove every counterfeit that wastes your time and drains your energy. May God protect you from charming words with unstable actions. May God heal the part of you that expects disappointment. May God restore your ability to recognize safe love. May God align you with a partner who honors you publicly and privately, who respects your boundaries, who carries humility, who values commitment, and who is ready to build a peaceful home. May your union be covered in wisdom, strengthened by patience, and guarded from jealousy, gossip, and sabotage. May love come with clarity. May commitment come with consistency. May peace become your normal. If this message brought you calm, if it gave you direction, if it helped you breathe easier about what God may be doing in your love life, subscribe now so you stay connected to the next encouragement meant for your season. And if you want to support this channel, like this video and leave a short comment such as "Amen," "I receive," or "Peace," because your engagement helps this message reach others who are praying for the same confirmation. Stay gentle, stay wise, stay prayerful, and trust that God is fully capable of guiding your love story in a way that brings you peace, not pressure. Welcome, beloved soul. Take a slow breath in and let it out gently. Let your mind soften for a moment. You didn't click this message by accident. Something in you has been asking for clarity, for confirmation, for peace about the love that keeps stirring in your heart. If you are new here, welcome to a place where we speak encouragement, spiritual direction, and calm strength over your future. And before we go deeper, subscribe now so you stay connected to messages like this. These words are meant to walk with you through your season, not just visit you once. Subscribing also helps this message reach someone else who is praying for the same confirmation you are. Now settle in, because what you are about to hear is meant to slow you down, steady you, and help you see what heaven may already be revealing. Hold that, because there is still more the angels want to reveal about why the age difference can be part of God's design, especially in how it strengthens faith, deepens humility, and creates a covenant that is protected by wisdom and not controlled by fear. Angels say there is a divine reason your future spouse is younger than you, and one of the deepest reasons is this: God is building a kind of love that forces both hearts to stay teachable, stay prayerful, and stay grounded in what matters most. Because when the relationship looks unusual to people, you learn quickly that you cannot live by applause. You must live by peace. And peace is one of the greatest confirmations God gives. Some of you have been through seasons where you prayed for love, but you were also afraid of love. You wanted marriage, but you were afraid of repeating pain. You wanted a faithful partner, but your past made you suspicious of everyone's intentions. And the angels say God is healing that layer of you by teaching you something powerful. You do not need to control everything to be safe when God is covering you. You need discernment, you need boundaries, and you need the courage to allow fruit to speak louder than fear. So now the angels begin to show you how this kind of union matures. Not through fantasy, but through daily truth. A God-aligned younger spouse will not come to you as a problem to manage. They will come as a partner to build with, and the proof will be simple, consistent, and steady. Not perfection, but direction. Not loud promises, but visible effort. Not temporary excitement, but stable character. This is why the angels keep repeating one word: fruit. Because many people have words, many people can say the right things, many people can perform for a season, but fruit shows up over time. Fruit is revealed in ordinary moments. Fruit is revealed when emotions cool down. Fruit is revealed when life requires patience. Fruit is revealed when there is conflict, and the person chooses humility instead of pride. And this is where a younger spouse can surprise you in a holy way, because you may assume you will always be the steady one. You may assume you will always be the one leading with maturity. But the angels say God sometimes places a younger partner in your life to show you that maturity can exist in different forms. Sometimes maturity is not only what you have lived through, but how you respond. Sometimes maturity is not only experience, but willingness. Willingness to learn. Willingness to be accountable. Willingness to protect peace. Willingness to commit. Willingness to grow spiritually. And spiritual growth is one of the divine reasons this happens, because God does not give you covenant merely to change your relationship status. God gives you covenant to build a safe place for your purpose, your peace, and your calling. God gives you covenant to create partnership that strengthens both people. God gives you covenant to create a home where love is not a battlefield, but a sanctuary. So the angels ask you a question that brings clarity. When you think about this younger person, do you feel closer to peace or closer to chaos? Do you feel strengthened or drained? Do you feel clearer or more confused? Do you feel respected or subtly diminished? Do you feel like you can breathe, or do you feel like you must constantly prove yourself? Because God's direction does not feel like torment. God's direction may stretch you, but it will not torture you. Now, here's something that will free many of you. Not every uncomfortable feeling is a warning sign. Sometimes discomfort is simply the sensation of growth. You are stepping out of old beliefs, old expectations, old stereotypes, old fears, old patterns of thinking. And when you step out of what is familiar, even if familiar was painful, your body may react. Your mind may resist. That does not automatically mean the relationship is wrong. It means you must slow down and separate fear from discernment. Discernment feels calm. It feels clear. It does not panic. It does not rush. It observes and prays. Fear feels urgent. Fear creates extreme conclusions. Fear speaks in absolutes. Fear says, it will fail without evidence. Fear says, people will judge, as if people's opinions are destiny. Fear says, you will be hurt, as if God cannot protect you. The angels say you are being trained to move by discernment, not fear. So what does discernment do in this season? Discernment asks the right questions with peace. Discernment sets boundaries without guilt. Discernment watches consistency without obsession. Discernment requires clarity before attachment grows too deep. Discernment allows time to reveal what is real. Time is not your enemy. Time is your filter. If this person is truly meant to be your spouse, time will not destroy the connection. Time will strengthen it. Time will mature it. Time will prove it. A person who is only interested in entertainment will become irritated by time. A person who is interested in covenant will respect time. A person who wants only access will pressure you. A person who wants marriage will honor your pace. And this is one of the most important teachings the angels want you to carry. You do not need to rush what is ordained. What is ordained will remain steady as it grows. Pressure is often a sign of insecurity, not destiny. Healthy love does not demand you ignore wisdom. Healthy love does not punish you for being careful. Healthy love understands that trust is built, not forced. Now let's speak about the practical concerns that many people carry silently with age differences, because the angels are not afraid of practical reality. They honor wisdom. They honor planning. They honor maturity. If God is leading you toward a younger spouse, there are conversations that must happen with clarity and respect. Not as a test, but as a foundation. Conversations about values, faith, finances, lifestyle, expectations, boundaries with friends and family. and what commitment looks like when life becomes ordinary. Because marriage is not a highlight reel, marriage is daily choices. A younger spouse who is meant for you will not run from these conversations. They will not become angry at your maturity. They will not mock your standards. They will not dismiss your concerns. They will meet you with seriousness. They will meet you with humility. They will meet you with willingness to build. Now, another divine reason the angels reveal is about healing your identity. Some of you have carried shame around your timeline. You felt like you should have been married already. You felt like love should have happened earlier. You felt like you missed something. And that silent shame caused you to settle at times, or to close your heart at times, because you didn't want to be disappointed again. The angels say God is healing that shame by giving you a relationship that reminds you your worth did not expire. Your beauty did not expire. Your value did not decrease. God did not forget you. God did not skip you. God did not punish you with delay. For many of you, delay was protection. Protection from a person who would have broken you. Protection from a union that would have drained you. Protection from building a home with someone who could not carry covenant. And now God may be sending someone younger because your future is not being built on your old fears. Your future is being built on your healed standards. Your future is being built on your restored peace. Your future is being built on a new blueprint. This new blueprint often requires humility from both sides, and humility is a spiritual shield. Pride destroys, humility builds. Pride refuses to apologize, humility repairs quickly. Pride wants power, humility wants peace. Pride keeps score, humility seeks understanding. Pride competes, humility collaborates. So if this is your spouse, you will see humility. You will see the ability to say, "I'm sorry." You will see the ability to listen. You will see the ability to learn. You will see the ability to be consistent. And you will see the willingness to build a life that is stable, not just romantic. The angels also speak about the strength that comes from difference. Many people think compatibility means sameness, but biblical partnership often means complement. Two people bringing different strengths under God's order. One may bring wisdom and emotional depth. The other may bring resilience and momentum. One may bring strategy and patience. The other may bring energy and courage. One may be a calm anchor. The other may be a steady fire. Together you become balanced, but balance requires agreement. Agreement requires communication. Communication requires safety. Safety requires respect. And respect is one of the greatest indicators of whether heaven is involved. So let's talk about respect again, because respect is not only how someone behaves when they want something. Respect is how someone behaves when they are frustrated. Respect is how someone behaves when they are corrected. Respect is how someone behaves when you set a boundary. Respect is how someone behaves when they are tired. Respect is how someone behaves when they don't get their way. A spouse sent by God will not punish you for having standards. They will not guilt you for needing time. They will not twist your words. They will not play mind games. They will not create confusion to gain control. They will choose clarity. They will choose honesty. They will choose peace. And the angels say this is one of the reasons the younger spouse can be a divine choice, because God may be protecting you from the kind of pride you've encountered before. Some of you dealt with people who thought they were too grown to change, too grown to apologize, too grown to learn, too grown to be accountable. They used age as an excuse for stubbornness. They used experience as a shield for pride, and pride created pain. But God may be aligning you with someone younger who is teachable, because teachability is a treasure in marriage. A teachable person can grow with you. A teachable person can adapt. A teachable person can build healthier habits. A teachable person can become a stronger partner over time. And God loves building with willing hearts. Now, The angels want to comfort you about one more fear. The fear that people will not understand. The fear that you will be judged. The fear that you will have to defend your choices endlessly. Hear this gently. You do not have to defend what time will prove. You do not have to argue with people who have already decided to misunderstand you. You do not have to invite everyone into your process. Privacy is wisdom. Let peace mature. Let stability mature. Let the relationship gain strength. Let fruit grow. When fruit is obvious, opinions become quieter. And remember this: people do not have to live in your home. People do not have to carry your heart. People do not have to pray your prayers. People do not have to manage your marriage. Only you and your spouse will live the daily life of your choices. So do not let temporary voices steal permanent peace. Another divine reason the angels reveal is that God is teaching you how to choose love from peace rather than from pressure. Some of you chose relationships in the past because you felt pressured. Pressured by age, pressured by loneliness, pressured by family expectations, pressured by fear of being alone, pressured by time, and pressure led you into compromise. Now God is teaching you how to choose from peace. Peace does not rush. Peace does not beg. Peace does not chase. Peace does not panic. Peace chooses slowly and wisely. Peace watches fruit. Peace honors boundaries. Peace is willing to wait for clarity. So if you feel peace growing, do not sabotage it by overthinking. Instead, nourish it with prayer and wisdom. Continue watching fruit. Continue building boundaries. Continue having honest conversations. Continue moving at a pace that honors your dignity. The angels also say something very personal for some listeners. Your future spouse may be younger because God is restoring your ability to be admired without suspicion. Some of you struggle to believe someone could genuinely choose you. You may wonder what their motive is. You may wonder if they will change their mind. You may wonder if you are too much, too old, too complicated, too guarded. The angels say the right spouse will not be intimidated by your depth. They will value it. They will not be threatened by your wisdom. They will respect it. They will not run from your standards. They will rise to them. They will not ask you to become smaller so they can feel bigger. They will become better so the union becomes stronger. Now, let's bring all of this into a single direction you can hold in your heart. If you are sensing that God is leading you toward a younger spouse, your next step is not obsession. Your next step is prayerful observation. Your next step is calm discernment. Your next step is wise conversation. Your next step is letting fruit speak. You do not need to interrogate your future. You need to build a foundation in the present. Foundations are built through consistent choices, consistent respect, consistent communication, consistent integrity, consistent effort. This is what turns a connection into covenant. So here is a prayer the angels encourage you to carry, not as a ritual, but as a quiet anchor. God, if this is my spouse, let peace remain and fruit increase. Let clarity grow. Let respect stay consistent. Let intentions be honorable. Let me not be ruled by fear. Let me not be guided by people's opinions. Guard my heart, guide my steps, align me with covenant. And if anything in this connection is not of you, remove it gently but clearly and protect me from delay and deception. Then watch. Watch for peace that stays. Watch for effort that stays. Watch for respect that stays. Watch for humility that stays. Watch for a desire to build that stays. Because what is from God does not collapse under wisdom. What is from God does not run from truth. What is from God does not punish boundaries. What is from God becomes clearer over time. Now receive a blessing over your love life, because blessing is not only words, it is spiritual alignment. May God remove every counterfeit connection that drains you. May God silence confusion. May God heal the part of you that expects disappointment. May God restore your ability to recognize safe love. May God align you with a spouse who honors you, protects your heart, respects your boundaries, and is willing to build a peaceful home. May your relationship be covered in wisdom and strengthened by patience. May your marriage be stable, loyal, and full of quiet joy. May your future be guided by peace, not pressure. And may you never again mistake anxiety for love. May you choose what is clean. May you choose what is clear. May you choose what is consistent. If this message is calming your heart and bringing clarity to what you've been sensing, stay connected. Subscribe so you don't miss the next message meant to strengthen your faith and your future. Like the video if you want this word to reach more people, and if you feel led, leave a short comment like Amen or I receive, because your engagement helps spread encouragement to others who are praying for the same confirmation.